Hello dear students. So today I am going to deal with the next derivation, that is the measurement of power in three-phase circuits using 2 wattmeter method. Let us consider for the case 1, that is balanced star connected system. So look at the circuit diagram. So simply 2 wattmeters are connected in any 2 lines. Out of 3 lines R, Y, B, I have connected 2 wattmeters, wattmeter 1 at the R line, wattmeter 2 at the Y line. So in the wattmeter, as we all know that we have 4 terminals M, L, CV. M, L indicates the current coil, CV indicates the potential coil. M means main supply, L is the load, C is the common terminal, V is the voltage coil. Similarly W2, ML, CV, ML, this is the current coil, this is the potential coil. Okay, and R, Y, B all are connected to the common terminal, that is neutral. Okay, this is the circuit diagram for the balanced star connected system. So let us write the equation for W1 and W2. That is W1, what is the current flowing through the W1? That is IR. IR is written here. What is the voltage terminal of W1? That is V is connected to the R and another terminal is connected to the B. So here you can write VRB. VRB because R is one terminal is R and next terminal is connected to the B. So that is VRB. Into current is IR, and cos of angle between VRB and IR, that we don't know. What is the angle between the V and I? Cos of this means the phase angle between V and I, that we need to calculate. W2. Similarly W2, current flowing through the W2 is IY, that is IY. What is the voltage? V, one terminal is connected to the Y and next terminal is connected to the B, that is VYB into IY into cos of the phase angle between VYB and IY as it is. So the whole derivation is, what is the phase angle between VRB and IR? What is the phase angle between VYB and IY? That's it. So let us draw the phasor diagram, the vector diagram, to get the values of VRB and IR, VYB and IY. So as you all know that VRB indicates, we can write as V R to N plus V N to B, or simply VRN minus VBN, or simply VR minus VB. VRB can be written as VR minus VB, which we already discussed in the derivation of star connected system. And VYB I can write directly VY minus VB. Let us draw the phasor diagram of this. Dear students, listen carefully. See how to draw the phasor diagram for two equations, VRB and VYB. So VRB and VYB are the line voltages, VR VB or VY VB are the phase voltages. Let us take the reference phase voltages, that is VR, VY, and third one VB. Remember, the phase angle between VR VB is 120, VY VB is 120, and VR VY is also 120 degree. This is the reference positive directions of VR, VY and VB, assumed positive directions. So what we get? We need to get the VRB, that is VR plus VR minus VB. Plus VR is available here, minus VB. This is a plus VB, exactly opposite to this. You will get the minus VB. And resultant of this VRB. Got the point? So remember, this is 120. So exactly the center line, this will be the 60 and this will be the 60. and again center, this will be 30 and this will be 30. Remember the angle. So first one is VR to VY is 120, exactly plus VB and minus VB, exactly center opposite to this, so you'll get 60 and 60. And again VR and VB minus VB, the resultant line again center, that is 30 and 30. Okay, similarly draw the next one. VYB is equal to VY minus VB, plus VY is available here and minus VB is also available here. Simply you can draw the center line, that is VYB, and join these two lines. Okay, so VRB and VYB. VRB is equal to VR minus VB, VYB is equal to VY minus VB. And the phase angle is very important here. Remember this line is drawn center, this is 60, so this will be 30 and this is also 30 degree. Okay, so here I written again the same equations, W1 and W2 equation. So VRB and VYB are written in the vector diagram, and now we required actually the phase angle between VRB and VIR, VYB and IY. But IR and IY we are not taken here in the vector diagram. So far we are not taken IR and IY values. That's why let us assume IR, IY or IB directions. So I will assume this is the IR. Remember I am assuming this is the IR, this is a VR. So below the VR I am taking IR, then IY should be comes here, this is IY, and IB comes here. It's very important. Remember what I did is here. So IR assumed direction of the current, IY assumed direction, IB assumed direction. If I taken IR here, then what happens? IY comes here, IB comes here, that's it. Okay, now I have taken the current is lagging the voltage. If you take here, the current is leading the VR, that's it, lagging and leading. Now assume the phase angle between V and I, VR and IR is pi. Okay, remember I am saying the word assume. VR and IR is pi, VY and IY is pi, VB and IB is pi. Okay, and now we required the phase angle between VRB and IR, and VRB is here, this line, and IR is here. Means I required actually what is the phase angle between this one. Okay, this I required. So VRB and IR. So we know this is pi and this is the 30 degree. So what you'll get? This is exactly 30, this is pi. So this 30 minus pi, you will get this angle. So here I can write the angle between VRB and IR is 30 minus pi from the phasor diagram, from the vector diagram, because this is 30 and this is pi. So this 30 minus pi, if you remove this part, so only you will get this one, this is 30 minus pi. Similarly, I required second one is VYB IY. VYB is here, this line, IY is here. So already we know this is 30 and this is pi. So we required from this point to this point, VYB to IY. So VYB to VY is 30 degree, VY to IY is pi. So 30 plus pi. So the phase angle between VYB and IY is 30 plus pi. That's it. The next part is only simplification. This is very important. So now we are doing the simplification. W1 plus W2 means the sum of two wattmeter readings reads the total three-phase power consumption in three-phase circuits. VRB, IR, this equation, that is a W1 value, this is a W2 value. So VRB means VL, IR means IL, cos of this angle we have done from the vector diagram. We have taken 30 minus pi. This is VL, this is IL, and this value is from the phasor diagram 30 plus pi. Now do the simplification. Taking the VL IL common, so cos of 30 minus pi means cos of A minus B, and cos of 30 plus B, that is the cos of A plus B. So the formula is cos of A minus B means cos A into cos B, cos A into cos B plus sin A into sin B. This is the cos of A minus B plus cos of A plus B, cos A into cos B minus sin A into sin B. This is the formula. So plus sin 30 sin pi minus sin 30 sin pi will be cancelled. So we will get only VL IL into 2 times of cos 30 into cos pi, and VL into IL 2 into cos 30 means root 3 by 2 into cos pi. So 2 will be cancelled. Only you will get resultant root 3 into VL IL into cos pi. That is the sum of two wattmeters W1 plus W2, which is equal to P. As we know that root 3 into VL IL cos pi is nothing but what? That is the total power consumed in 3-phase circuits, which we can easily get by adding the readings of W1 and W2. That's the derivation. The 2 wattmeters means we can easily calculate the total power